Ricktional Mortpoon's Rickmas Mortcation. Oh season finale. We've had some mixed or conflicting opinions at times about this season, but overall have enjoyed it. This is it. This is it.
This is the finale.
Holiday Rick and Morty, Christmas Rick and Morty. Maybe it'll become a Christmas classic.
We discussed if we were going to have a payoff with Rick's growth, or me personally, is this going to be one big backhanded kiss my ass, I'm actually Rick issue?
I hope so, if only just so I don't have to hear about it from you. Put it this way, if I have any concerns that I'll never hear the end of this reaction will just end when it ends. Like there won't be a discussion. Like it just lights out, Sopranos style finale. Let's go.
Let's dive in. Let's do it.
Holidays. Boom.
Rick Sanchez here with gifts from across the multiverse. Yes, for Jerry, an extra-dimensional version of Miracle on 34th Street.
2 hours longer? They fixed my only problem with it.
For Beth,
it's like
a framed photo of the
damn
two of
Lord
us
of the
from a
Rings
universe
movies.
where she wasn't murdered. Morty, you asked for this a long, long time ago, and I finally went far, far away enough to get it, since shipping would have killed me.
You didn't?
Oh.
No fucking way!
Yeah,
No fucking way!
wow.
Does it make... Holy crap!
It'd be green.
I hate to say it, but I wish there was something to attack.
Yeah, it's too bad nobody bought a cart of fruit.
You beautiful son of a bitch!
Grapefruit, mango, papaya, watermelon, a second papaya, another watermelon.
That's the dream, man.
What?
Strike me down.
I'm not striking you down.
Strike me down, Morty. I'll become a pile of clothes like that old guy.
But you'll die. You're drunk.
Here, I'll do it myself.
No! Oh, wow, you did it. You can come out now. I'm serious. Did you, become your clothes? Are you T-shirt Rick now?
Over
Is he
here,
gone?
butt farts.
Wow, there he
Oh,
is.
that was awesome, right?
Dick
Rick,
hanging down.
you've been so great the last
Balls.
couple months. The family's...
Heads up.
Whoops. Oh, shit. Open it,
Let me
Rick.
do it. Get up. Get fucking...
Perfectly vertical. Chasing it.
Shit.
Elevator.
We gotta get ahead of it.
Like,
Level
why
10?
didn't they just
No, at 15.
drop it? I want to say maybe Family Guy did this same little trope of it.
Oh, it was
drop
Robot
into the-
Chicken did it. I think.
Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Morty, wait.
Get out. What the fuck?
What?
Rick!
You dumb fucking robot. You had one job. Hey, that job was to be a good...
You said you weren't a robot!
It killed me to lie to you, Morty, but it would have literally killed me not to lie to you.
Betrayal on all
Holy
sides!
shit.
Don't overreact, Morty. I replaced myself towards the beginning of that whole Knights of the Sun thing. I don't need anybody until I resolve this arch nemesis. I've become the thing I hate. It's like a Netflix drama down here, and I don't mean an accidentally good one. I mean a regular-ass Netflix drama. I did you a favor.
You got something to tell me, Morty?
Merry Christmas?
Who dropped the lightsaber perfectly fucking vertical? Guess what, nuts? It's a mile deep and still going. You know what's in the hilt of that thing?
Kyber crystals!
Okay, nerd. Whatever it is, when it hits the core, it's gonna... You know all that Star Wars shit is silly, right? Lucas promised a new trilogy for decades. Then, when he delivered, fans turned on him and started giving any knucklehead with nerd cred a shot and churned out these irredeemable cash grabs. Half pretend to be satisfied, half shit on it. And in the end...
God, that is so accurate, it fucking hurts.
It's also setting up for people to that potentially be shitting on Rick and Morty. There's that clearly a parallel there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Morty. This morning, a real-life version of George Lucas's trademark lightsaber was dropped point down and is whomping its way to the core of the Earth.
If I wanted the government in my house, I'd buy an Alexa.
I invited him in, Rick.
Yeah, well, they can leave.
Oh my God, look at all these streets. We got 34th Street, the 35th Street. Oh, the 36th Street coming too. Oh, it's a miracle. We got miracles on 37th Street, 38th. And don't even get me
It does
started
just
on
keep
the avenue.
carrying on, doesn't it?
Cut this.
Just like
Can't believe
some
they
other
cut
movies
Been
that
so
I
quiet
know.
Lately.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
almost afraid it's not real. You're not a robot.
Yep, it will be under the lightsaber in 1 hour because the... Wait, it's lower now. Oh, right, it's moving.
You fucking idiot. Get out of here.
Good luck finding a good scientist on Christmas.
Vertisaber, state your prime directive.
To stay vertical,
Then show them how it's done.
affirmative.
Guy goes, America.
Maintain verticality. I control you.
Okay, I'll just turn off my brain and you can do that. Bye.
I love the micromanagement
kidding me?
and
Shit.
just
Okay, that could have been worse.
Well, that is definitely not amore.
Way to show us how it's done, Rick. Whatever.
We can pin this on the Saudis. This is something they do. They may as well have done it. They did do it.
Oh, there's another miracle at the intersection of 401st Boulevard and 7,000 Street. That's a miracle per block so far.
Okay, even I am nearing my limit.
Let's play a Christmas game.
Oh,
There's some movies I know like that,
you
too.
guys ever-
I want Robot
Each
Brent to
person
show
here
up
has
and
to decide
be
whether or
mildly
not they're a robot.
22% more
Lord of the Rings.
tolerant
Don't
of
say it
Lord of
out
the
loud,
Rings.
because if you're a robot, you're not allowed to. You want to know why I replaced myself in the beginning of that stupid Knights of the Sun thing? I said, don't take the fucking sword. And you were like, whatever. Like I'm our neighbor Gene or David Arquette or something. You called me boring. I've become dog shit to you.
There it is!
Reverse the jets.
I got this! Yeah!
No, I do.
Okay.
Morty! You magnificent...
I want to know what's going to happen, honestly, if it lands in the core.
May the Force be with me.
I think you mean with me.
What? You hate Star Wars.
I was your age when this shit was in theaters.
Backstabbery.
This franchise
Uh-huh.
taught me good from evil made having a bad father empowering. And when that third movie got all muppety, something in me began to rot. Make no mistake, child. I own
Muppety.
Star Wars. Not some Mickey Mouse shit machine. They didn't pay the price with their souls. I did. I earned this, not you.
God,
America,
fucking... this is my fandom, but he's so fucking right. That's a Gen X thing. You're a millennial. You wouldn't understand.
I'm an exennial.
No, that's not a real thing. That's something you guys made up to not be named millennials.
Heard of? You're quite right.
So there you go.
Chopping them apart.
It's like at peace with it.
Got Padawan helmets on.
Okay. I'm not here to play the blame game, but Morty Smith got a lightsaber for Christmas, dropped it, and it's now heading for the Earth's core again. I mean, for the first time.
Son of a bitch, he played with it.
If it does reach the core.
Oh, fuck. Just let me die. Turn me off. Not that I can be turned off, because I'm obviously not a robot.
Out of those 5 people, who built him? Who had the smarts to say, like, this is 3 volts enough?
Either Space Beth or Morty.
Morty is not smart enough to do it. It had to be Space Beth and Horse Beth.
Yeah, well, looks like you got it back. Your journey is complete. As a nerd.
You're the nerd. You can't say all that crazy shit about Star Wars and then act like you're cool.
The hell we can't.
What the hell? Well, was this always part of the White House?
Carter built it with his own 2 hands. Reagan tried to destroy it. George W. added kegs to the cantina.
I always wanted to fight with a lightsaber, but not like this. You ruined it.
Disney ruined it. You think I want 30 low
And
TV series
they
with bad
did.
CGI? God damn it, he can't see.
No! Rickbot!
He sacrificed his life for me.
Yeah, don't be too touched. He's actively trying to die. It's okay. It doesn't hurt. Oh, God, they're sliding, Morty. They're sliding. They're sliding. Save yourself, Morty. Rick can build another me. If I was a robot, which I'm not. I don't want another you.
Okay.
Rick, you came to help. Better tend to your little toaster. I'm coughing up oil, Morty. Oh, Rickbot, I never should have pushed you away.
Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader saying goodbye to each other.
This is the closest I've ever been to catching Rick Prime. It's impossible. He's an incredibly crafty piece of shit. Hunting him destroyed me, Morty, but now we're gonna do it together. You and me. It's gonna take over your life, Morty.
Manic Rick.
It's the most painful shit I've ever had to deal with, and I'm fucking bringing you into it because you asked for it, Morty. You and me, Morty.
Setting up for season 7.
Do we get a Mr. Poopy Butthole? That's the question.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, what a season, huh? Rick Prime Therapy and that thing we did with Roy. Remember that? Sorry I wasn't around. Been busy getting my little poopy butt in shape. Been toning and boning. you might think I'm overcompensating for the... Ooh-wee, that's the good stuff. Oh, sugar!
Oh
Oh,
my
sugar!
God.
Oh, sugar! Oh, is it bad? Oh, it's really bad.
Oh,
isn't it?
sugar.
Oh. Someone call Amy. Tell her I need her. Tell her I love her. Not my phone. She blocked me. Use yours. Oh, wait. I am broken. Oh, no.
I was right. Andrew was wrong.
What was I wrong about?
Have a good night. I was right about the character growth, and we are going to get a big fuck you.
I don't know that it was necessarily a fuck you though, right? Like, I mean, it in a way, but he said it was the beginning of the Knights of the Sun episode. So I mean, we still had the Pissmaster episode where he did show character growth, and we talked about that.
All that's all negated. Every
Why?
single bit of, because he got pissed that Morty was like, "Fuck you! I'm doing my own thing. I'm taking the sword," and that pissed him off, and that negated all the good stuff he did, and now he's back to all the negative shit. So it's all negated. We're back to shitty Rick.
Two things.
Yeah, okay.
One, there was still character growth. Regardless, the Pissmaster episode happened. He still talked to the therapist. He still went through what he went through, right? And he was basically
1000%.
mocked for trying to open up about things, right?
Yeah.
Two.
And then what happened?
Two, and that's I'm glad you asked, because that brings me to my next point. He went to so much trouble to have a robot Rick. Why?
How
Why
much
not just
trouble
be
is
Rick?
that for Rick, really, though?
What?
I mean,
I'm
he's
sorry.
already made a robot, a clone of Beth.
I get it.
He had 15 clones of Rick himself in the earlier episode where he had to go through like Nazi Rick, Hornet Rick.
Brent, why did he make this robot Rick?
So he could be 22% nicer to his kids.
And why does he care about that?
So
because the Pissmaster episode happened. Because there's character growth. He went through all that trouble to make sure his family.
He thought he was going to have, but he thought he was going to have more time to do his shit, to find Prime.
Sure,
we're back to where we were.
We're not back to where we were, not entirely. To a degree, sure, enough to satisfy the fans that want that. But I think it satisfies both sides, right? I still think you get the character growth. I still think that the Rick in season 1 would never have done a Rick wit that was 22% nicer. He wouldn't have cared. He would have
to hide what he was doing.
He was doing what he thought was best under the circumstances in Rick's way. Yes, it does satisfy us to know that he's out there doing Rick things, ready for Rick and Morty adventures, ready to take down Rick Prime or Evil Rick. I agree. I'm like, it kind of just brings us back to a bit of a middle ground, but I still think that there was significant character growth for Rick. I think that it hinted at it, if nothing else. They didn't make that Pissmaster episode for nothing, but the balance, we're back to it. I'll give you that. Like, it brings, I think our opinions,
we're
brought us in
bringing
between.
Balance back to the Force,
as they say. Have they ever done that much dedication to Star Wars?
No, they've not. And
I'm so glad it happened.
I love that they shit, because if there's another fandom that needs to be brought down a peg, like Lord of the Rings, it is the Star Wars fandom.
And you are a Star Wars fan.
I'm a huge.
I want that to be known. I don't want, speaking of Star Wars fandom, I don't want them coming out here and yelling at us.
I build my own sound cards. I build my own lightsabers, LED. Like, I do all of it.
You do all that?
Yeah.
Yet, like, you just have like a painting behind you for this video. Like, where's all the? I think you got something out of it in one way, and I got something out of it another way. There's some overlap, but ultimately, I was very happy with it.
Oh, I enjoyed the episode. Very season 1 and season 2-ish. Very much shit on Star Wars. Very much I was right. Very much you were wrong. Like, that's the best episode you could possibly have. I called it. I'm going to say I called it.
You anticipated some sort of misdirection. Good for you.
And
good for you. You're the average viewer of anything.
Exactly.
You were not a huge fan of the Knights of the Sun episode 9, the past episode that we watched. Go check it out if you haven't seen it, our reaction and review for that. Does this make you more intrigued by that episode in the sense that, hey, I could go back and watch it knowing that Rick's a robot throughout the entire episode?
I would rewatch for that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So next season is going to be hunting down Rick Prime, which is something very exciting to look forward to. You'll get 20-minute adventures again.
I feel like overall this felt like the season felt rejuvenated. It felt maybe not always fresh, but there was a sort of rejuvenated feeling.
There was a definite rejuvenation. Season 6, episode 10, finale. Loved it.
Season 6 as a whole.
Season 6 as a whole. Yeah, season 6 as a whole. Loved it.
Okay.
we're happy. We're satisfied. Tell us what you think.
That's it for us. You know what to do. We've said it all. You've seen it all. Later.